Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to do this sultry, very sun-kissed, bronzy, coppery type of look today. The inspiration came from this image right here from this June edition of the InStyle magazine. I have Charlize Theron on there. You can definitely think of her when it comes to very glowy, golden, bronzy type of makeup as well. But I felt very inspired by this Michael Kors ad. I think she just looks really like sultry and sexy and bronzed and like you've been in the desert and you're just glistening, looking like a hot mama. So pretty much that's what we're going for. I hope you guys like it. Stay tuned. Alright, so far I have already applied some foundation. I thinned out the MAC Studio Fix Fluid foundation in NC35, which is a few shades darker than my skin tone because I did want an overall darker tint. And I just thinned that out with a moisturizer. This is from Shiseido, from their Pureness line. Just did like a small pump of that and a little bit more of this. Mixed it with my fingers, literally just applied it with my hand, and I also smoothed it down to my neck. So that's what I did. And then I also applied my under eye circle eraser from Maybelline. I pretty much did it in kind of like a V formation to also like highlight this area. I used my MAC MSF Natural in medium, which is more like my regular skin tone color, and I just set that on the points that I would want lighter, like highlighted. So just right here at the bridge of the nose, center of the forehead, underneath the eyes to set the concealer, and also just kind of like on the tops of the cheekbones like that, and a little bit on the chin. So I did that, but for the rest of the face I used my Milani face powder, which is the one that's a little bit darker for me, and I used that along with a fluffier brush, and I literally just set that over everywhere else instead of those like high points, not right underneath the eyes, but everywhere else. That's for the face, but I did also fill my brows a bit using my Wet n Wild brow liner. So now we are going to continue with the rest of the makeup. So first we are going to use an eye primer. This one's by Makeup Forever, and I'm just going to apply that on the lid and underneath the lower lash line. And this is just going to help the eye makeup last longer, especially now that it's so hot out. And now this might seem strange, but I'm actually going to start with the eyeliner first because this is going to be a very like smudged out, smoked out, sultry type of eye look. So I'm just going to go ahead and start kind of doing a messy line on top here, and then I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm just going to smear that out. So it's okay if it's not too neat or anything. If you have monolids, you can go ahead and even make this thicker. Okay, so just like that. Then I'm also going to apply this on my waterline, so I'm just going to pull down gently and just apply that. Also all the way into the inner tear duct right here. We might have to touch that up a little later. And then I'm also going to apply this underneath, but especially a lot thicker right here on the outer half. And then you want to just go ahead and smudge that out as well. Just kind of connect this outer corner area here. Okay, so far it should look something like this, just using the Milani Liquify eyeliner pencil. Don't worry about it being neat once again. Okay, now I'm going to use this really deep, rich coppery color, and this is Spice from Milani. I think it's discontinued, but I know you can find it on some websites, and there are definitely color dupes for this, like from MAC. I'm sure you can find one similar to this at the drugstore as well. So I'm just going to use this in my Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow brush, and then you're just going to apply this all over. And I'm just going to apply this about 2/3 of the way. And even bring it up higher than where you lined the pencil. And don't worry about blending it out just yet. And then take some at the tip of the brush and also apply it right where the inner tear duct is and smoke it out across. Now from the Sonia Kashuk palette, I'm going to take this kind of like deep medium brown shade right here, along with my Sonia Kashuk blending brush. I'm just going to apply this right on the rest of the eye, but also blending it upwards and blending out the edges of that coppery color. The same on this side, and don't be afraid to like elongate it, go a little further past your eye here. And once again, I'm just going to blend out and soften up the edges of the copper. I do also want to take a teeny little bit at the tip and run this underneath the copper so that it just further smokes it out. And you do kind of want to be careful with this, because I know if you have dark under eye circles, make sure that you cover them up well before you do this. It's just going to give that very sunken in type of look. So just kind of smooth that out and blend it in. Okay, so I went ahead and curled my lashes so that I can tight line more easily. I'm just going to use that same Milani black liner pencil. So just line it all across. Now going back to the Sunkissed palette, I'm going to take the deeper brown right here and just go on the tip. And I'm just going to apply this right in this outer V, outer corner area, just to deepen it up a little bit more. And whatever is remaining, I'm going to smoke that underneath the outer third, outer quarter of the lower lash line right here. Then just apply mascara. I'm just going to use this flared Maybelline Falsies one, because I'm trying to use it up, but the original is still my favorite. So you really just want to apply a thick coat of mascara to the top and bottom. So I applied about 2 coats of mascara, but I completely forgot to use a brow bone highlight. So I'm going to take this for closer to the brow, the lighter color, and then this one for right in between here, just to also blend things out a little bit more. But I'm going to do the lighter color first and apply that right underneath the brow, just to highlight that. It doesn't look like she's wearing a shimmer brow bone color, so I'm just using these matte shades, which is perfect. And then I'm going into the color next to that, and I'm just going to apply that in between and just further blend out the edges. So now it's very seamless. It looks perfect. Okay, just get that and further blend everything out so we don't have any harsh edges anywhere. Okay, so let's finish the rest of the face. I'm going to use the Benefit Hoola bronzer and this really cute two-faced brush. Just going to get some bronzer in there and just start to apply it like you normally would apply bronzer. So definitely going to be a little bit heavier with it this time, and then get some right down to the neck as well, because you want to look really nice and bronzed. And then right here into the temple area. She has it all across the perimeter of her forehead. Just apply a generous amount of that. You can do a little slight contouring with it too. Okay, even though it doesn't really look like she's wearing blush in the picture, I'm going to apply some anyways. I'm just going to apply this NYX one in Angel. And it's not really a bright color, but it's just going to, I think, help define the cheeks and bring out the bronzer a little bit more. So I'm just going to apply this right here, right at the apples of the cheeks, and blend it back. See how, can you see that difference there? How it just kind of completes the look a little more. So I'm just going to apply some of that too. Since it doesn't really look like she's wearing a blush, I decided to just go with a more natural color. Alright, and then I'm going to take this highlighter, and I'm just going to use the same brush again and just lightly dab it into this, and this is Soft and Gentle by MAC. Then I'm first going to hit the higher planes right here just to give myself that glow, and then whatever's remaining, just a little bit at the forehead, down the nose, and at the chin. Not too much if you have oily skin though. Last but not least, the lips. So I'm just going to apply this Makeup Forever. It's kind of like a nude lip color, but I really, really like it, because it's more of a moisturizing type of lipstick. There is the completed sultry type of bronzy, coppery look. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you think. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Definitely stay tuned for more, and thank you for watching. Bye!